Hello. I realized my AC is going, so I don't even know how well this will really actually record. My friend just does a vlog, and I really wanted to try it out to start working on my speech and my confidence. And I slur a little bit. Not really. I just have bad speech impediment. Work on my posture, but. My friend Selena has a vlog. I believe it's Bag of Nonsense on YouTube. It's like BAG, the one quotation O, other one quotation nonsense. But I need to study for my math test, and I'm just gonna read all the formulas off of this sheet just out loud to just work on memorizing, because I've already I can try writing them down more. I wanted to try a new style. I figured reading it and saying it out loud in a way that actually coherently makes sense, even though they're completely out of order, will help me remember it and help me be able to visualize the formula when I'm trying to see the sheet in my mind tomorrow when I take the test. Hopefully I pass the test. I'm leaving for school in roughly 2 months and 2 days. I currently live in Phoenix, Arizona, and I'm going to be going to school at Southern Illinois University for anthropology and museum science. I'm super excited and scared. I am trying to test out of math, so it's just going to be a basic math class. And there's so many anthropology classes that I want to take, and a lot of things I'm really interested in. I also want to take speech classes, so that way eventually I can hopefully throw galas and be good at public speaking. And I just would rather test out my math class and get out of the way, because I feel like it's just going to be more of a distraction to me. And since it's just the most simplistic math class, because I'm a liberal arts degree, I know liberal arts degrees are a joke and you'll never find a job, but I'd just rather do it this way. Hopefully I will get a good enough score to not have, I don't want to take it again in a couple of months, because it's a wait to take it again, and also I don't know if I'll be able to get another voucher for free, and yeah. So we'll see how this goes. Just figured this would be a good way to test this out. Nobody's messaged me back. I guess that's a good thing. But the quadratic formulas. First order is ax plus b equals 0. Second order is ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0. Exponentials and logarithms. So basically y equals ax, but y, that's equivalent to y equals log ax. Y log ax is equivalent to a to the y equals x. And then the quadratic formula, basically 0 equals ax2 plus bx plus c is equivalent to, basically off of my notes, not 100% positive, but I know the quadratic formula that x equals negative b plus minus square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. So that's the one that I know I should remember. It doesn't mean I necessarily will remember. Hopefully I will remember. I need to remember. I actually don't know. Nothing tells me whether or not we actually get a formula sheet or anything. I'm guessing that we don't. I also don't know, I know you're not allowed to bring your calculators or anything. I think the test is on a computer, since I believe they give you iMac score, which is nice, because then I can remember my score and then look up if it was a passing score afterwards. Whereas I could look it up ahead of time, but I'd rather not be stressing about it and be how many questions do I have to get right to get, I think it's 60. like 60 points on this. Like I don't want to focus on that. I just want to go through and do all the questions that I quickly like know the answers to, and then go through and go like through the process like that, even though I never actually end up doing it like that because I'm like weird and I need to do stuff in order. It bugs me to like skip questions, but I should do the easy ones first and get them out of the way, so that way I can like at least then I'll at least have those and know those will be right. But y equals log a x is like equivalent to a to the y times x. I have that on here twice. I don't know why. I did just kind of go through and like all my notes and rewrite shit. And then e, which is basically I forget the guy's name, but e is about 2.71. Suck at this. And it's kind of like a base, like it's kind of like pi. I don't know. It's just like a log e is just a natural log, so then it's like ln. So it's a natural. It's just, I just think of e as being like natural, just common, just simplistic. For the different like types, like product formula. I'm not good at words. This is another reason why I'm doing this, to work on my words. But log a xy equals log a x plus log a y. So basically if it's like a times thing, then you just add the two separate logs. Log the quotient log formula, log a x over y is basically log a x minus log a y, so if it's division you can just subtract them. The exponential is log a x to the y, which is equal to y log a x. I really wish I had like understood these more in school, and the fact, like, I'm sure we went over it in honors brief calc, or honors brief. I took honors brief and finite my junior year of high school. The first semester was just brief, I think. Don't quote me on that, but I failed it. I got a 1. I was always bored in math class, like since 7th grade, since 8th grade. I think 7th grade I was still okay. Since 8th grade, I was like bored, and so by the time I got to a class, I was actually needed to work hard on it and actually study. I didn't really know how to. That doesn't sound super promising for about to be going to college, but hey, I did this all by myself. It took me forever, except first I was doing college algebra, and then I went through the math placement thing. I was like super extra on that. I did like almost all the review, and I was emailing one of the ladies at the school about it, and they're like, you don't have to do all the review, you can take the test first and then go back and review the questions that you need help on. I was like, damn, I haven't taken a real math class in forever, let alone like a basic algebra class. Like, I do need to review all of this. I was like, I need all this. It was a refresher. Honestly, I should have gone back and just done more of the like review for the placement test, because I found that to be like a lot nicer than so I took a college modern states course. If you finish the course and complete all of it, even the review questions, even though like I found the review questions were just the same questions from the quizzes, that was a whole mess trying to like get my voucher before I finished the quiz, because I was like, the quiz is just the same questions, like can I just get the voucher? I really want to make sure like actually like nothing would tell me test dates. I didn't know that was because you could just like go in whenever, but at least as far as I can tell, I can just go in whenever. That's what the lady said when I called like the place where I'm gonna go take my test. But at like, I didn't know that. Nothing would give me any dates without, like, paying for it. And I was like, I'm not gonna pay for it when I can get a free voucher, so I was trying to get the free voucher early, and I had to go through all these hoops and stuff, and, like, their instructions wasn't making sense to me, so I was just emailing them, because I hate talking on the phone, and, yeah, that was a whole mess. So, between that and Comic-Con, I didn't study at all through May, and now it's like June, and my brain is just like shutting down. It's like so done. I'm so done with all of this, which is the real reason why I'm doing this. It's more procrastination than anything. But yeah, that's great. Function. Basically, it's a thing, a graph. If you can draw vertical lines through it, it's a function. I mean, if you can draw vertical lines through it and it only hits one point, it's a function. Domain and range in a function. Domain is the input, range is the output. I still don't completely understand what that means. Transformation of a function, for some reason, if it's like a negative, it moves to the right, and if it's positive, it moves to the left. I realize I need a lot more work on functions, and that I shouldn't just memorize shit, and I should actually like figure out what it means and why it does that. And typically I love doing that, but you know how frustrating that is with this stuff, and you're just sitting there trying to look up video after video after video, and it's just like you can't find an exact video. And some of the people who have like the math videos on YouTube, you're just like, this is painful to watch. And other ones are super awesome, but then they don't have a video on the topic that you're looking for, and it's just frustrating. Like, I love Ben Teaches Math, I think is what it is. I'm not positive, but like, he doesn't pop up when I Google search his name, so it's just in my subscriptions, and it's just really weird. But he doesn't have like everything. I don't think I ever like looked up function for him. And then for some reason it just goes to reciprocal of f times x, which 1 over f times x, or f times 1, and f of x, like to the negative 1 power. Don't think that made any sense to anyone who wasn't looking at my notes. My notes are messy. I know this is the first page, that's all I know. I have 3 front and back sheets. I'm not completely positive what order they're supposed to be in, because I'm slick like that, and I forgot to number these, even though I have everything else like numbered by the chapter and everything. I didn't chapter any of these or anything, and my quizzes are all grouped together, because so what I did is nope, not recording and posting that, but also, there's only like, I even paid for like a study book, and like all the questions from the study book are the same questions from the chapters from like this course I already took. Like, I can only find one set of review questions. I don't want to do the same set of review questions over again. I already did them like 2 times. I don't want to do them a 3rd time, even though it's been like a month since I've done them. It's like hella tedious to like keep on doing the same math questions over and over again. I get like change the numbers and stuff, but if I'm not positive of an answer, I'm not positive that I'm doing it right, what will help me to practice it in a wrong way, and I wouldn't be able to like know what the actual answer is if I change like the numbers. So linear growth linear equals rate of change is constant, exponential equals rate of doubling is constant. Again, like I said, these are out of order, so I don't even know where this is coming from. But a to the x plus y equals a to the x times a to the y. Same base, different exponent. That's what I'm talking about. Alright. A to the x times b to the x equals a times b to the x power. Different base, same exponent. A times a to the x to the y is a to the xy, and interrelated exponents. X to the 0 equals 1 for any value of x. Factorials. Yes, I can't speak. I don't word. I don't English very well. N over K is N choose K. For order doesn't matter. I don't actually, like N factorial over K factorial times N minus K factorial, which basically you just cross, you like do the N minus K factorial, and then you like cross anything out from like the top and bottom, so like write out all the numbers and cross them out, but I don't actually write them all out because I can mentally just like know which numbers are duplicate on the top and bottom and cross them out, and then multiply all the numbers up top together and multiply all the numbers at bottom together, and then like do the division or simplify your fraction. N over K, N chooses K, order matters. It's just N factorial over N minus K factorial. Probability, values between 0 and 1. A or B is the A and then a U, B, and A and B is A upside down, U, B. Yes, that's honestly how I remember it. It just looks like a U to me. Complement of A equals A won't happen, so it's just an A to like a C. So, which is just not A. Union law. Probability of A or B equals probability A plus probability B minus probability A and B. Events A and B are independent would be probability A and B, which is basically just probability A times probability B. Conditional probability is probability of A not B, which is basically probability of A and B, like divided by probability B. And you stop staring downwards. I should like move everything up. But I also don't want to put the papers in front of the camera. Law of complements. I don't know. It looks like stales. Complement states. I really honestly don't know what that word is supposed to be. My handwriting sucks, especially since I don't think. No, that was when. I don't know. I was going fast. Probability of the complement of A, so probability of not A, is just 1 minus the probability of A because of the fact that all probability that A will happen plus the probability that A won't happen is always going to equal 1. Probability. I'm going to have to listen to that and hear myself say it over and over again. Okay, I went through one page. I think my phone buzzed. I'm going to pause you. Not positive. How to pause you. So we'll just see what this does.